We're here at the American Gelbvieh Junior Association Route 66 Classic, a week where junior Gelbvieh producers from all over the United States come to exhibit their cattle. And this week they came to Springfield. But as you will learn, it's much more than a show. So Jake, we're here in Springfield for the 2020 Gelbvieh Junior Nationals.
Yeah.
What's a junior national?
So a junior national for the Cattle Association side of things is a chance for junior members and their families all over the U.S., some even from Canada will come down. We gather for anywhere from 3 days to a week. On our case, it's a week-long basis. The kids come in on Sunday, we leave on Friday. It's just a week of friendship, fellowship, leadership, education, and growth for our members within the beef industry.
Well, you mentioned a lot. So it's much more than just a cattle show. And we're sitting here in the arena where just in a few days, juniors, as you said, from across the country will be leading their Gelbvieh cattle through the ring. But before all that takes place, they have fun and they learn. So what's happening, and tell me the why. Why is this all important?
Sure. So like I said, our families will come in on Sunday. The first 2 days are really spent learning a lot more. The kids are going to be exhibiting what they've learned in different areas like public speaking and team fitting. But the first 2 days are contests, and then we roll right into our fun day, which is Wednesday. The kids, they spend 48 hours just go, nonstop doing these contests. So we like to reward them with a lot of fun. We have fun while we're doing our contests, but then Wednesday evening, they're actually going to spend an evening off the fairgrounds. I believe they're going ice skating this year here in Springfield.
Perfect for the summer?
Yeah, exactly. So they go out, they have a good time, a lot of fun. They'll leave their cattle here, they'll tend to them a little bit later in the evening. And then Thursday we rolled out right into our show days. Thursdays and Friday we'll be showing cattle from 8 a.m. until about 4 or 5 o'clock in the evening. So a long day, lots of cattle, lots of fun, lots of memories.
And you work for the association.
I do.
Tell me about the hats you wear and how you're here kind of heading up all this.
Sure. So my main priority, so my title is Member and Youth Activities Coordinator. So within the American Gelbvieh Association, I do all things social. Anything that our members want, anything that our members need, anything that our members could need falls on my shoulders, and I really enjoy that role. My biggest priority, my biggest hat that I wear, I guess, is the coordinator for the American Gelbvieh Junior Association. So within the bigger picture of the association, for the breed, we have our junior members. You guys are in the middle of my biggest event of the year.
Thanks for taking time for us.
Yes, absolutely, absolutely. So it's my job. I kind of mentor our board of directors. We have 10 kids between the ages of 17 and 21 from all over the U.S. that serve as a sounding board for my membership of the Junior Association. And so they come together throughout the year. This is a 3-year planning process. This is not just weeks or months. These kids have been working for this show while putting on 2 others in the past 2 years. And so this is kind of the accumulation of their hard work, our membership's dedication, and it's a lot of fun. It's 7 days of our friends, our family. We are a Gelbvieh family, and so it's always good to...
I keep hearing that.
Yes, absolutely. We see each other once a year sometimes because we come from all over. We have families represented from 22 states this year. We have a lot of people here.
You said 22 states.
Yep.
How many young people are here this year?
We have about 145 junior members. Our membership age range is from 8 to 21. And like I said a little bit ago, we represent 22 states this year, which is more than we have had in the last 2 years. So families have come from all over to spend time together and to represent the Gelbvieh breed. You
know, you kind of all summed it up already, but what does it mean to give these kids the opportunity to travel the country? This year you're in Springfield,
we are.
But next year you're headed where?
Next year we head to Batesville, Mississippi. And so we try to have these shows planned out in 3 years in advance. It's a good chance for our states to highlight what they've got, not just within their Gelbvieh and Balancer breed, but local talents, local communities, the economy. It's a great way for us to see a little bit of everything.
If you could just say one thing that you want each one of these juniors to walk away with at the end of this week, what would it be?
I would say to walk away with a grateful heart, to be given the chance to do something like this. Less than 3% of the country is made up of farmers and ranchers. And so I get the pure joy to work with those individuals. And sometimes I don't know if they understand exactly how lucky we are to be a part of this industry. We get to enjoy the fruits of our labor at our dining room table, but it's nice to know that you do as well.
So Grace, how many years have you been showing Gelbvieh cattle?
So my very first Junior Nationals was in 2008 in North Carolina. I have two older brothers though, and so they're 3 and 4 years older than me, and so they started showing when they hit that age limit of 8 years also. So I've always been around the Junior Nationals, and so we've been going ever since, I want to say 2005 was our first, and we haven't missed a year yet.
And you're literally traveling all over the United States.
All over. So I consider myself and my family pretty blessed in that aspect.
Well, now you are helping to lead the junior organization as the junior board president. How did you transition into that role? Did you always know you wanted to step up and lead other juniors?
Sure. You know, as a young junior member, those kids usually are 8 to 12 years old. You know, you look up to the junior board, and it's a big responsibility. You know, you don't recognize it at the time when you're one of those younger members, but to have that encouragement and support system of an older member who has once been in your shoes. And so for me, you know, I had a lot of really great role models growing up, and my brothers included. They both served on the junior board as well, and we all served as ambassadors, and so it was kind of a nice family aspect. But really as a whole, our whole association is like one big family anyway. So just being able to kind of have those friends that became family, it's something I always knew that I wanted to be a part of.
We've seen a lot of learning and educational demonstrations taking place this week. Tell me about those.
Yeah, so I think that's one of the more unique aspects of our breed association too. We really focus on the contests and the educational experiences that our members, and hopefully we can provide as many of those as possible. So, you know, this year we've got a Stock Show U and Sullivan Supply fitting clinic, and so that takes place before our fitting contest. And so the kids just get to work with the Stock Show U professors and learn the proper techniques of fitting the animal and using the right supplies.
Well, you already kind of mentioned the fitting competition. So beyond competing in the show ring with their livestock, they're competing in other facets, and one is the fitting competition. I'm sure you competed in it when you were a youngster. What did you learn from that, and what's the value?
So for that, I mean, really, you get not only the experience of fitting that animal, which is something that, you know, a lot of families do prior to entering the show ring for that competition, but on the, you know, development side of the youth, I mean, those kids, they're learning how to communicate, they're working together as a team, they have to be prepared, you know, they have to know what their job is and carry it out, and it teaches them a lot of responsibility, not only, you know, prepping their animal, but getting it ready. And then, you know, there's that competition within the ring. They have to know facts about their calf. The judges will go through and ask questions, so they really have to know, you know, everything from feed and the wash rack to in the show ring, what would they change about their animal. So it's a really all-encompassing contest that really stretches outside of just, you know, a little glue and a comb.
Now, I know that there's other competitions throughout the week. The Skill-a-thon is taking place?
Yes, that's this afternoon, and so is our prepared speaking contest.
So what will the Skill-a-thon look like?
So the Skill-a-thon is a written out test, and so that's everything from multiple choice, fill in the blank, true-false questions, testing their knowledge on all things cattle, not even specific to the breed. So do they know and can they identify different feedstuffs? Do they know how to do injections? Can they give shots?
Overall herd health at home?
Overall herd health.
What true value do you see in this network and this family and this fellowship?
Yeah, I just think it's really great. You know, I always make the joke, I could stop in any state across America, and if I needed help, I know I could call someone and be able to get the help that I need. You know, we join together once a year, and you just pick up right where you left off with friends that over time have become family, and just, you know, and when new members come in, being able to welcome them with open arms and show them that this is a safe place, and we really encourage a week of fun, and that's what it's about for us, is making sure that these youth members have fun and that they learn and they're getting life skills that they'll remember for the rest of their life.